everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do a different kind of video today, and I hope you like it, and maybe it'll inspire you to do the same thing for your dogs. Everybody who watches me on here knows that I have a beautiful 3-year-old dachshund named Elvis, and he's the love of my life at the moment. And I give him a lot of treats, give him a lot of food. I buy a bag of food that's about this big, and it's almost $30, like $28 or something. And I strictly was gonna feed him just dry food. That's what I've been doing for 3 years. And I noticed that first of all, he's gaining a little more weight than I want him to. He's not fat, but he's getting there. So it's very bad for a dachshund to have, weight problems, because what happens is they get bad backs. They're prone to very bad backs. So I decided, I saw online, I'm sure you all have been seeing it because it's all over the place. It's something called the farmer's dog. And I looked it up and everything, and it's like $60 to $75 a week for the meals for the dogs. It's supposed to be 2 meals a day. I decided that I probably could make it so much cheaper and so much better and fresher and just better. So I got this idea, and I went to the grocery store and I bought the ingredients that I needed. What I did was I saw it on Pinterest. There's about 1,000 different recipes. Some of them are called Dog Stew. Some of they're trying to make it look like it's the exact recipe. And honestly, I think he might love it. I'm hoping, because it's a little involved, but it's pretty quick. So let me just tell you I prepared everything in advance so that this isn't really super long video. I have, everybody has trouble uploading. So what I did was, you get the different vegetables. Each recipe tells you what to get, but usually everybody has the same type of vegetables that they use. So you could either use ground turkey, ground beef, or ground chicken. Preferably use ground. Some of them are telling you to get the pieces and like the breasts and just do that, the skinless breasts. But I think this is better and healthier, and it looks more like the farmer's dog. So I went with the 93% lean. I just cooked it up in the pan, and honestly, in my recommendation, I don't recommend, turkey's lean anyway. I don't recommend that you get the extra lean like I did, because you had to add a little more olive oil to the pan. So I'll tell you what I'm doing and what I'm using, and then we'll go from there. So I diced up. They tell you to judge it on your own, but it's usually like at least 2 carrots. So I diced up 2 carrots. They tell you a whole zucchini. I diced up almost a whole zucchini. I got these instead, and I just diced them all up, and I just judged it how much it would be. And then you could get canned or frozen. I got the frozen. I think it would have been better, of the peas, and they tell you a half a cup of the peas. So let's put it all together. I'm going to be over here. I'm going to try to move you so you can see me. And I'm going to add it all together. Also, brown rice. They ask for 1.5 cups of brown rice. I do it in the microwave. And they want you to cool it down before you do it. And you just do that. And then also, let me show you here. This is hot, this pan, but I want to show you what I did here. So I browned up the turkey meat they say use a Dutch oven, but this is like the same type of thing, like a nice sized pot, because you're going to add it all together, so you have to have enough room. So let me get my peas. I'm excited to see that he likes this. I can't wait to see what he does. After all this, he's probably not even going to eat it. Oh, too many. Oh dear. Way too many. Yeah, that's too many. Let me put it back in. So I'm excited to see how this comes out. I think that's good. I'm dropping them all over the freaking place. All right, so we got our peas, our frozen peas. Okay, so now we're gonna just put this all together now. We're gonna put it all together now. All right, so let me get all my greens over here. And then all you have to do is cook it down. So you add the whole thing of rice. Just make sure your, they said make sure that your ground beef is like really crumbled. You want it really, like you take your spatula and you just crumble it. And just keep crumbling it. It almost looks like feta cheese, like style. Like you crumble it into crumbles. It's very simple to do. It really is. And if you have all this stuff already prepared in your freezer, chopped and everything, you can make it so easy. The hardest part is chopping it. The rice is so easy to do. All right, so that's all chopped. And then I'm gonna take my rice and I'm gonna incorporate it into here. That's why you need a decent sized pan for this. So I suggest you get a really, at least this size. If I'm gonna see if I'm gonna keep making this, I'm gonna maybe get maybe one size up from this one. I might even have it. Got rid of a lot of stuff when I moved because, okay. So that's like that. And dishes in here. So now you're gonna, let me get a spoon. Then you put in your zucchini. Okay. Then you put in your carrots. Like a big stew for a dog. Except it's super, super healthy for him. And that's all I want. So this, and then you put your peas. I think I should put more peas in here, actually. No, I think it's all right. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the floor after this. All right, so now, get a big spoon. I'm stepping on a pea. So now you get a big spoon and you incorporate this now. Stir it all up. Oh my God, he's gonna love this. It's just one big meal. One big, huge meal. And then you put it in individual bags. This looks exactly like what the farmer's dog is. The only difference is I think one of their things has like almost like a gravy. But this looks exactly like the one that they show. Exactly. And it's not $55, literally. The peas were like $1.50 for that huge bag of peas. The meat was like 5 something, 6 something for 3 pounds of meat. The zucchini was, and I like it like that, it's easier to dice. The zucchini was like $3 or $4. The peas, and then what else am I forgetting? Oh, the carrots. I had in the house already because he eats carrots as a snack. And that's it. And then they tell you could put spinach in it, but I think he might like this without the spinach. I'm kind of glad I didn't do the spinach. And there you go. So now we're just going to put it on for everything to melt. Sorry about that. For everything to melt. I'm going to put it on very, very, very low. Very low, just to heat it up. Like, the peas. The peas have to, but this is warm. It looks like you just have to make the peas not frozen. That's what you have to do. And the vegetables and stuff. So you're just heating that up. And honestly, this would have took me a lot less if I wasn't filming. But I tried to film this like 12 times. And I decided after that I think would be a better idea for me to prepare everything in bowls, and then I just have to pour it in. All it is you take, let this get warm a little bit. I'm gonna put this on a second. All you have to do is put the, a little olive oil in the bottom of the pan. Like I said, don't get the super duper, like, what is it called? Lean meat. Because you wanted to make a little bit of an oil because it was a little dry. So I had to add, they only told you to add a tablespoon and a half of oil. And I had to literally pour a little in there afterwards because it was so dry. So, but I judged it. Everybody who cooks knows what to do. So I warmed up the oil, and then I threw the ground beef, and I chopped all the ground beef up into, you want it like almost like crumbled. Then I took before I did that, I took all of my vegetables, and except for the peas, I took all my vegetables and I chopped them diced it. You gotta dice it. And then after that was all done, I could have even put broccoli in it, but I think I like the way this is. Maybe eventually I'll do a different one with the broccoli. And then this I'm going to take out of here. I want to put this in a baggie. So let me grab a baggie. And then what I did was, like I said, I diced everything up. It was all ready. I put it all in bowls. And normally I wouldn't have to do that if I wasn't showing you the video. So if I have different ones, I'll do a couple of different ones. But if anybody has any questions, you could either go on Pinterest. These are all over Pinterest. Or you can, just ask me and I'll tell you. So I just told you, it's so easy to do. So easy. Let me get the air out of here. Then I'm going to freeze these. I won't have to do this for a while. And then we'll see how it turned out. Let's see. Okay? Take all this is all garbage. You do have a lot of dishes with this, but that's because I put everything in dishes. All right, let me see how this is coming along. I don't want to burn it on the bottom. Oh yeah. That's good. That's real good. All right, I can shut that off now. Keep the lid on a little. Looks really good, guys. It looks just like the farmer's dog. Might have a little business going on over here. I don't know how I would ship it, otherwise if you just wanted to try it, I would make it for your dogs to try a little bit. I don't know how you do that. You can't really, you have to do it locally. And there you go. Just got to heat it up a little bit more. And then you could probably heat it up in the microwave to heat it up from. I'm going to put it, after it cools off, I'm going to put it in individual bags. But that's what it looks like, guys. So, could even add a little bit more vegetables, but I think I did pretty good with it. It looks really good, guys. I'm really happy. Let me know what you think down below and see if you think, if you've seen the farmer's dog, if you get the farmer's dog. Let me know if you think this looks anything like it. Okay? And like I said, maybe it cost me $10, a little more, maybe $12. With the rice, I got the box of brown rice was $5. The peas were just say $2, but they were like $1.50. So say $2, that's $7. And then I got the meat, which was $5 or $6. So say $12. And then the vegetables would be $16 with the zucchini, and the carrots are like $1.79. So less than $20 bill. I just made him enough food probably. I think they said it makes like enough food for at least a week or more. Because he's little, so he's not going to eat a lot. But I hope you like this video, guys. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. Thank you.